Hi, welcome to the Montana Sleeper Channel. I wanted to talk to you today just a little bit about the 2026 Polaris Ranger. This is the North Star Ultimate Edition. If you're wondering the difference between the 2025 and the 2026, there is no difference. If I'm wrong, be sure and post in the comment section. However, what I can see is that there's no difference between the 2025 and the 2026 other than the year model. I want to talk to you a little bit about the things that I've done to it and the things that I've added to it since I've had it. I have about 28 hours on this so far, and a few things that I've changed on it we'll talk about. What the 25-hour inspection consists of is an oil change, transmission fluid change, grease a few zerks in the back. I pulled the belt and inspected that, and differential change. So there's a few things that are done and a few things that I've added to it, and we'll talk about that. One of the first things that I added to it when I got it were these LED lights on the front. I wanted a snow plow for it, so I wanted to have lights enough to be able to plow snow with. If you're planning on getting one of these to plow snow with, there's supposed to be a hoop that goes right in here from side to side. And that's what the plow locks into. The way I understand it is the factory was supposed to install those on this front bumper, and they failed to do so. So now they're trying to play catch up and have several back ordered. I still haven't got these yet, and hopefully I get that before the snowfall then. I did get the hydraulic system for this plow, so it's got both tilt and up and down on it. In order to do that, I had to install this under the hood. This is a system that controls your left, right, up and down. It's just 4 solenoids, and it's fairly easy to install. It's just a plug and play. One goes through the dash, and I'll show you that in a little bit, where it connects to your shifter, and then one goes into the power band that you see right there. This gadget right here, that is your satellite receiver, so you've got the mapping system built into it. Some of the other things that I added to it were these rear view mirrors. You have to have mirrors on it to make it street legal in the state of Montana. I also added these trunks. They talk about all the storage that this has up front, and I'll show you that. It has a lot of storage, but it's mainly for small things, cups and gadgets and trinkets. So if you want extra clothing storage or tool storage or straps and hinges, you just don't have that storage, so you have to add something to help you. These are pretty much a plug and play. There's a system. You can see these pluggers down on the bottom. They just plug right into the system, so they're never in the way. If you need to remove them to haul something, you just pull them out and set them aside. Some of the other things is under the seat they have a cutout for a 5-gallon bucket. When you flip that up, there's a groove for a 5-gallon bucket. I also put a container underneath that rather than using a 5-gallon bucket. And I put this seat cover on because I travel with a dog most of the time. When I'm by myself especially, the dog goes with me, and I didn't want her puncturing the seats. So these are the smaller things that I was talking about as far as storage is. You've got lots of cup holders. You've got lots of places to throw little tinkery gadgets. There's cup holder in the center, cup holders on both sides of it. And underneath this seat, again, this is where the 5-gallon bucket was. And you can see in the center of that, this is where I keep the straps and things that I don't use too often. If I need to get pulled out of a ditch or something, I can reach in there and get a hold of those. But there's some smaller storage there in the center just for little knickknacks. This is also where your battery is kept, so you have pretty easy access to your battery. So let's talk a little bit about what's inside. This is your ride command system, and I'll talk to you a little bit more about the ride command system here in just a couple minutes. This Ultimate Edition also has your HVAC system in it, so you've got heat and air conditioning just below that ride command system. So you've got a fan and temperature controls, and the switch in the center there that turns on and off your air conditioning pump. This is a system that gives you your turf mode, two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. Next to that, actually sets your throttle control to where you have work control, or you have standard, or you have performance control. Then you've got your next switch next to that is the switch that controls your windshield wipers and your washers. This last switch is your horn control. This is a requirement in the state of Montana for a street vehicle. This center button here just below the console is an aftermarket button that I put on rather than a rocker switch that turns on my LED lights up front. The four yellow buttons on the gear shift knob controls the plow. This is one of the things that you have to run through from under the hood into the firewall. There's a boot that goes through the firewall, so it's fairly easy to run all these wiring, and they've got it set up to where just about everything you add to this is plug and play. I'll show you how that plow works here in just a little bit. This also has a tip-out windshield. It's got two settings on it. You can flip it up and keep it open all the way, or you can clip it down and click it on the first setting and give you some fresh air where you're going down the road rather than having it all the way open. This button is your winch control, so you can control the winch on the dash. It also has a remote control for the winch, so you can be out in front of your machine and control it outside. This is your light switch. You have a toggle for dim and bright. This Ranger has a gas controlled dump bed on it. Is where the motor is on this thing. This is a little two-cylinder motor, puts out about 85 horse, somewhere around there. Right here is your air cleaner. On the other side is your intake for the air. There's an air intake up front that will pre-feed your clutch. This has a CVT transmission on it, so it's belt driven. So just to give you a quick look at this ride command system that it has on this, this is a 7-inch screen on this, and it's got all of your gauges that you need, and the gauges are very customizable. You can click on any one of these and change it. On your left, this button will actually get into the primary gauges. The center button there controls your menu, and you can customize this. It also has an adapter in the dash that allows you to read SD cards. So if you've got a game camera, you can set your game camera, pull the SD card and take a look at it before you leave and reset it. I use it for my drones. I pull the SD card out of the drones and look at it so I can see whether or not I got the picture before I leave on a much bigger screen. It's got the built-in navigation system on it, so it tracks your journeys every time. You can also put group rides on it. This command system is so extreme that it would take an entire video just to cover that. I just kind of wanted to give you a little glimpse of that. Your phone automatically syncs to it when via Bluetooth, so you can control your music. That's one of the changes between the Premium Edition and the Ultimate Edition. Is the Ultimate comes with this ride command and this stereo system that it has in it. I don't know that it's important. When I was looking for one of these, I was not looking for the Ultimate Edition, but it seems that your dealer will have one or the other, and there's about $3,000 difference with that ride command system and the stereo system in it. I didn't think that I would need that ride command in it, but I have to say that I use it more than not. I find myself looking at the ride command system rather than anything else. So I connected to the plow so I can show you how this plow system works. When you hit the lower button, you can see it raises up the blade. Hit the upper button, it lowers the blade, and you've got left and right curve, so you don't have to get out of the vehicle to move your snowplow around. So that's about all I wanted to cover in this video. If there's something that I didn't cover that you want to see, by all means, drop a line in the comment section. If this is something that you like, hit the like button and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.